Good morning, my evening. My little biohazards. Did not get a fantastic night's sleep. It wasn't bad, I just kept waking up. There's no real reason. I went back to sleep reasonably quickly, which is a nice trait, but still, you know, prefer not to fucking have to just go like, to fucking no benefit at all. Ugh. One of these days I'll get the hang of it. And then I will promptly die. Okay, can the sound thing come up, please? There we go. Alright. Pull Duchess, you can do it. Dear God, no. I love how Nintendo always make their shit like, you know, oh, we don't want it to be too competitive, we don't want people... And then there's just Mario Party, which is just like a hate generator. I haven't much looked into the Trim UI brick. Vague recollection of what I've heard about it. It's supposed to be good, so, you know, I'm sure it's fine. It's largely hard to fuck these things up these days, you know? It's not impossible, but... a lot of your bigger fuck-ups tend to occur, like... that's kind of migrated nicely over to the, high-end, like, portable PC territory. Oh yeah, that's right, that's where I was. That's where I've got to go poking about. Okay. I probably don't need Billy carrying every goddamn weapon under the sun. What did I do with the shotgun? I mean, generally, like, who does, like, which one's Trim UI? There are sort of generally only a few little, like, things to keep an eye out for. I mean, if you're going anything sub, like, a console that actually requires, and I mean, you know, properly requires an analog stick, then it's hard to fuck up these days, you know, like, you'd need to just be buying something fucking random out of a bucket from fucking, you know, Temu or AliExpress or something.
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
This way!
Yeah.
Alright. Okay, so... I'm pretty sure... oh, that's right. There's the battery in that area, but I wanted to get these other bits and bobs first. Alright, it's clicking in now. Because one of the things I'm always wary of with little handhelds is, like, just a big pile of unnecessary shit. And, like, that was one of the things Ambernick used to do, like, heaps back, you know, 5 or so years ago now. Was they'd put, like, 2 thumbsticks on it, on, like, their handhelds, and the handhelds in question were just completely incapable of playing anything that required 2 thumbsticks. With the exception of probably, like, the PS1, you know, the few 7 or 8 PS1 games or some shit that used them. And that just always bothered the shit out of me. Because it's like, it's that thing that trying to... you know, when you see the ads and they'll have some PC game at, like, high setting just superimposed onto the screen, and it's like, come on. What are you doing here? Like, putting the fucking... extra thumbsticks on there was just a ploy to make you think, hey, this will play thumbstick games. I was like, no, it won't. I mean, honestly, I'd maybe think about getting something with a thumbstick, because it's real easy to go, I'll be happy with that one, and then you kind of get to the point where it's like, well, there's all these Nintendo 64 games, there's all these Dreamcast games that could use at least one, you know? And like, Dreamcast has been fairly easy to emulate for quite a while. 64 can still be fiddly, but like, you know, it's still... You can manage it easy enough. It's not... You want to argue about timing and getting everything synced up and stuff. It's like, alright, yeah, there's going to be a bit of problems, but like... I thought I heard something. Oh. Maybe it's just something coming to get me. I mean, like, particularly, you know, Dreamcast, like, because you'll sit there and go, hey, this can play Dreamcast games. And you'll want to. Like, you will want to play the fucking Dreamcast games, because there are some fun fucking Dreamcast games. And there are a lot of situations where, like, there'll be, like, a PS1, a Nintendo 64, and a Dreamcast version of a game. And, you know, you might want to fucking... play the Dreamcast version because it's the best version. Okay. Now I thought that had been something in here that I need to interact with or fiddle with or tinker with. There seems to be a room full of stuff, which is great, but, you know... Oh, yeah, the Dreamcast. Generally speaking, the Dreamcast, like, there's probably an exception. I can't think of every fucking overlap, but, like... Yeah, if you're gonna play a fucking Tony Hawk, the Dreamcast version's for those early too, because, like... You know, the Nintendo 64 ones had the better polygons with some muddy fucking sprites and kind of fucking abysmal music, you know? And that does count. Because I had, you know, Pro Skater 2 on the Dreamcast, and like, oh god, I sunk so much time into that. There was still one gap in, like, the score that I could just never fucking get. And I don't know if I'd, like, misunderstood what the gap actually was. Or something, but it... And yeah, and don't forget the fucking... The thing about it, don't forget the Joker, is they could have just chosen the actual fucking chorus. You know?
I'll go check over there.
Yeah. Like, it was a choice to just have the one bit of the fucking thing be, and don't forget the Joker. And an insane one. Such a good fucking game. Because Pro Skater 1 was good. Like, you know. You know, I think a big gun that shoots acids, probably. Because anything you know, anything north of Dreamcast is getting into, alright, you need something with a little bit of gut to it territory. Like, you know, now you're getting up into Gamecube and PS2. Gamecube is fairly emulatable these days on, you know, particularly on Android. Like, Dolphin's Android is for, you know, Wii and Gamecube fairly evolved. You know, it's not like a lot of, like, situations, or the PS2 situation even, where it's not being worked on anymore. And so, some of the problems you're going to deal with are just issues of immaturity in the emulator. But I mean, that's... if you want something that's going to do GameCube and PS2, that's basically like, alright, you know, now you're making a decision to spend at least about $100 more. And look, that's not a bad decision. I mean, once again, Retroid have, you know, done a really good job of setting the bar for, like, handhelds that have really high power and are, like, $200. Steam Decks are great, it's just... I keep forgetting that, like, start doesn't pause. No, get off. Stop it. Don't, no. Sweetie. You know, like... I wouldn't say... the flip is definitely more pocketable, but I still probably wouldn't walk around with it in my pocket. You know, but it's something I can just throw in a bag. You know, the Steam Deck is... once you're into the handheld PC territory, it's like, alright.
Okay.
You know...
I'll go check over there.
Okay.
That's a thing that you might buy a separate case for. I wonder if I'm allowed to exchange... no. I do have to be a little bit closer. I wonder what the physical line is for, like... you know, like, can I throw it? Use my... no, still can't. Like, there's a... some of the, compatibility, like, there's, you know, Windows sort of compatibility layers for Android now that work surprisingly well. Like, I've had some really solid performance on even the fucking Flip 2. There we go. But I tend, like, I don't really, because I don't consider the PC stuff to be, you know, much when I'm making a decision with any of these purchases, because, like, then I may as well get a Steam Deck. Like, that's Steam Deck territory. It really, it's...
Let's regroup.
Roger.
I mean, like, you know, I've been grumbling about the game, but it's still so fucking pretty. They made 2 games in this. That's fucking bonkers. Like, it can't be hard, you know? It's just, it's tank controls. You know, we're not talking, there's not, like, a lot of ray tracing going on here. I don't like that noise in these hallways. I'm worried they're gonna fucking assault me with more fucking war flute. Like, also, I mean, I know they are definitely getting better, but I still just, in terms of being able to close something without having to switch it off or shut it down, I still think nothing beats Android. You know, I can flip my fucking flip closed and leave it, and it, you know, over the course of, like, over the night, you know, will lose, like, maybe 1 or 2%. I've never had that with anything to do with Windows. And it's always like, okay, it's kind of closed. And I gotta sort of boot it up. Did it go into sleep mode, or did it switch itself off? It's like, I like just click and then, yeah, there it is. Okie dokie, you have the battery. You know, I feel like I could just boost Rebecca up on my big Billy shoulders and render this whole puzzle completely obsolete.
Let's split up.
Roger.
You know? My big Billy shoulders. Because, like, she's taller than... I'm taller than that crate by a bit, and she's taller than that crate. That'd work. I suppose it's obvious now that I think about it, but I've just never really thought of Civ as, like, a competitive game, you know? It's always been one of those, like... Have I not pulled this out far enough? Oh, for fuck's sake. I'll be able to... There we go. I mean, like, the Reddit threads are good and stuff. Watch YouTube's great for reviews of these things. Like, you know, a few of the major ones are always reliable. Whatever, the Retro Game Core, he seems to have, like, you know, a head on his shoulders and is fairly clear and legit about it. So just, you know, look what he says. If he provided he just says, well, you know, your mileage may vary, or if you want this, it's good, then, you know, it'll be fine. But like I said, you gotta kind of... these days, you almost have to work to find one that's, like, a piece of shit. Oh, piss fingers.
This way.
Okay.
Whee! I mean, yeah, like, if you're really skint, like, if you're real fucking poor, you could probably get one that just does, like, D-pad, you know, 2D stuff. But even then, you know, you probably want, like, shaders and things on for stuff like that, because it does help a lot, and that's gonna, you know, require at least a little bit of power. So then you're probably gonna, may as well get something that, you know, is going to be doing up to around at least Dreamcast. And I mean, like, Dreamcast and 64 largely comprehensively. And aside from that, like, if you're thinking, alright, I might get, you know, a, whatever the hell it is, portable computer. What did I just do?
I'll go alone.
Okay.
Absalom. Why does that ring a bell? Okay. Where even is the third fucking tablet? Like, I just... The one thing about this one is, you know, the other ones kind of did a fairly good job of letting you get a glimpse of, like, where you had to be going. I just feel like I haven't really got that here. Piss. Ouch! You just leave me alone, alright? Stupid jerks. honestly, like, if you're not interested, if you're interested in, like, just kind of, if you're not interested in doing, like, Switch or, like, PC or anything around that territory, a Pocket 5 would probably be good, especially now that they're releasing, like, another wave, because they'll drop the price of the Pocket 5 down, and that thing is great. Like, it is a remarkable machine. It will play lots of PS2 and Gamecube. It'll still struggle with, like, oh god, what is it? Rogue Squadron. That's one of the interesting markers of how powerful the new one is, actually, is, like, it can play Rogue Squadron, which is fucking impressive. Obedience, discipline, credence. Okay, so... Oh, god damn it, that's right. Stupid fucking... penis. Back down to the monkeys! I forgot the stupid goddamn circle of fires. I mean, the server rooms are basically those fucking switch business. Go away! I don't think they're gonna follow me downstairs. I don't think they bothered to teach the cockroaches how to walk downstairs. Alright. Might be some reason to bring what's-her-name down here, but I don't know why I'd bother, really. I mean, that's the thing that I'd, you know, I'd build if I were... Oh, yeah, that's right, I gotta go the other way. If I were getting, like, that kind of emerging bubble startup funding. None of this open plan office with, like, a basketball hoop or some shit. It'd just be a Resident Evil mansion. And it would be a clear screaming signal that I'm wasting the money and that this is all a fucking disaster, and yet I would still continue to receive billions. Because they are fucking stupid. Not even smart gamblers. They just have loads of money, so, like, fuck it, who cares? You know? They gave the WeWork guy more money. Don't have to think when you have enough of it. Like, there'd be a furnace room like this, but, like, it'd just be useless. None of this is hooked up to anything, really. Down! Not down. Down. So many of these things that the fucking, you know, venture capitalists dump their fucking money into are dumbest fucking things. Alright, god. Okay, there's a horse. Nay, nay. Supple. Okay, cunning, speed, supple. Okay, horn. Thundercat. Yeah, it's... Again, these people are stupid, and because their wealth has gone beyond any sane level, or even any sane recompense for their skills and utility, they just get dumber and dumber. You know, you don't have to actually assess these things for the utility as a business. If anyone did that, we wouldn't be having an AI bubble right now. You just think, okay, this might turn into the next big thing, and if it is, then the payoff will be huge, and if it's not, who cares, because you've just got infinite money. Again, like nothing. They don't assess information, they react to social cues, and yet they're fucking stupid, and they think they're doing the opposite. Okay. I just feel like just looking this up. I remember I always kind of get this one wrong. Okay, from the spirits of the week. Okay, who's the weakest? Okay. I mean, that sounds pretty weak. Sure don't need fans. Okay, so that's horned beast with horns proudly displayed. Okay, so I think the bird eats the snake. Yeah, that's obvious. Now, the wolf said something about horns. I mean, the fucking horse does... I just, like, some of these things aren't predators, you know? I'm just fucking confused by this. Yeah, it's obvious to me when it was just like, even before it all kicked off, even when it was just like those weird whirling videos you'd see of like Conan eating spaghetti, it was just like, it uses autocorrect, but like just with a much larger data set. I was like, alright, that's interesting. Okay, my sharp wits will bring down even the greatest horned beast. Yeah, alright, then I think the snake, the fucking... See, I think I've already got it wrong. He conquers even the mightiest kings, so I think maybe... No, because that's the mountain lion. Okay, so you use your cunning, your sharp wits. So that's about the same. Honestly, Magnum, not enough. Now, you kill the poison, so I'm guessing we'll go. You're the king, the snake eats the king, and then the bird eats the snake. And if not, I'll just look it up. The frustrating thing is, you know, for scanning large data sets and shit, that's actually kind of useful, but morons got a hold of it. And it's like, oh, this thing's alive, and like, fucking Jesus, man. It's that whole thing has been such a depressing indictment of the species. Fucking rub my tits, I got it right on the first fucking go, and I wasn't even paying attention. Billy is not dressed for puzzles, no. Yeah, hard to monetize. This is really useful. It's hugely useful, but we can't, like, you know, use it to bleed money out of just dipshits. So, well, fuck it. Oh. Oh. That was, pistols. It's embarrassing, like, that so like Microsoft and shit. It's so annoying that this dumb bullshit has coincided with them fucking trying to push a new fucking Windows. Cause now they got jam Windows 11, like, as if I didn't have any, you know, more reasons not to. Yeah! Yes, Jax, this is emulated on Dolphin. I am, however, playing it with my Gamecube controller hooked up via a adapter. What is it that Director Marcus is researching all the time? What's with these weird, interested leeches? I figure you gotta be used to sort of strange, squirming hyperfixations that Umbrella incorporated, you know? Interest seems more like love at times. Rumor has it that there's something dangerous about those leeches. It is true that when Dennis just touched one, he got ill with a fever. Again today, but those were horrible moans beyond that door. Let sleeping dogs, no way I'll go near them. Even the director tells me I don't want to end up like Dennis. I want to end up like Dennis? I can't tell if this is supposed to be written in a dialect or not. I think it is. Okay, his brain's going. Yeah, like, I've had to, like, you know, reg edit and do every other fuck around just to get fucking rid of all this stupid goddamn AI bullshit they're putting in just the programs I do use. I do not, like, I got the fucking... There's a really good utility on GitHub, actually, that'll let you basically sign your computer up for the 3 extra years of security updates to Windows 10. And, oh, come on, one of those gadgets or gizmos has got to be useful. This is, you know, like, there's nothing down here. Like, I solved a fucking puzzle to find the goddamn tablet just in the fireplace. And then there's just kind of this room with, like, I don't know, a note and nothing else. It's just like... You gotta design your game so the geography of it is validated, you know? You don't want big areas with no reason to go to any of it. I suppose that was probably like the first puzzle I was supposed to solve, and I just wasn't in the mood for fucking figuring out which animal molests what. It really... Every other tech company really kind of highlights what a fucking anomaly Steam is, you know? Flawless? No. Bucket of fucking halfwits? Also no. There's been like a unit, there's been like a, you know, a cadre of shareholders at Microsoft that have just wanted nothing really to do with a gaming division since it started. Because remember, like, that was just like a whim, like, you know, they're a corporate software giant. You know, they have an OS, basically, Earth users. And that's sort of, you know, plenty of them are just like, yeah, we don't... What the fuck is the game division for? This is silly. Alright, I'm gonna get rid of this stupid fucking... incorrect. Yeah, just that mentality. Well, if we buy everything, then one of them will have to start earning. It's bonkers that the Saudi are able to, like, buy shit by taking out a loan on the future earnings of that shit. Because if that's acceptable, I want to buy Microsoft. I could pay it off with the future earnings of Microsoft. And we will have future earnings because I won't run it into the ground like a blithering half-wit. Yeah, like... I like to think that... You know, because you never hear anything about Steam. That's the other thing. You know? Which is kind of fucking crazy when you think about it. So hopefully, like, you know, they've just fostered enough of a culture there that it can live on after Newell dies, because I don't want that to change. I don't want them to be bought by, like, you know, the fucking House of Sode. Okay. Well, now that's... Okay, so I'll... Cause this is the problem of it not bringing up the fucking goddamn Dolphin thing in the background. Because now I can't fucking swap the discs. Not now, Dolphin, but I appreciate you reminding me. And then they... It's funny because I fucking... You know, immediately chucked a fit when they, you know... How do I do this now? Oh, there we are. You know, I chucked a fit when they put, like, fucking, they smushed AI into, like, you know, because it's trying to, like, bother me while I'm writing, and I will, Hey, you want us to rewrite this sentence? If you offer that again, I will fucking pull your eyes out of your head. Like, the closest I will get to just irrational murder is tinkering with anything I do creatively. I will fucking kill you. So I immediately looked into, like, what the fuck is this and how do I stop it? And that was when I found the thing saying, oh yeah, you just go, you can actually just sign up for the even cheaper fucking version and not have to deal with this. And I was like, oh, okay, good. Lots of people obviously didn't look into that, because, you know, why would you? And found out later that they were just charged because they created like a higher tier. Didn't tell anybody about it, and now like they're having to pay Australia back. What the fuck? Oh look, piss off, shit. No, fuck off. Fucking Jesus. Like, could some of this shit not, like... Fucking Jesus. Because, like, literally they just changed the fucking, you know, they cranked the price up, changed what the fucking, you know, thing was called. That's the other thing, too, is that, like, if it didn't also require, like, a planet-destroying amount of fucking power to run, it'd be like, alright, this is dumb, but at least that's kind of, like, the fucking be-all and end-all of it, you know? But there's just nothing good about it. And it's fucking just annihilating everything. So yeah, like, you know, the ACCC was like, hey, you can't just do that. And now they have to pay Australia back. Which is tremendously funny. I don't know how I got that one over there, but I'll take it. Okay. I got a blue. That's probably worth grabbing. Definitely gonna get the mag memo. Balcony chimps. I'll probably be coming back through here or something. Like, because it's not... Literally, the thing it's most useful for is the dumb shit, aside from the actual useful stuff that no one's trying to fucking actually, you know, get to have happen. The generative AI bullshit is doing what it can do. What we're looking at, the stupid bullshit that it's doing, that's it maxed out at its utility. The idea that it will ever get anywhere close to anything resembling actual intelligence is laughable for so many reasons. It really, like, it's just, people don't appreciate that the human brain is literally the most complex thing in the known universe. You know, like, that's an important detail. You know, like, if you think about, like...
Okay.
Let's go!
Okay.
You can show, like, a child a picture of, like, a fucking elephant. Just one. You know, and that child will be able to recognize not only lots of other pictures of elephants from different angles and be able to see an elephant behind, like, you know, a tree, but it'll also be able to recognize, like, representations of elephants, like a little cartoon and things like that. Machines can't do that. It's completely fucking beyond them in capacity. You know, like, that's a big deal.
I'll go alone.
Roger.
Come on.
Roger.
Again, we got. I mean, you know, we got to stop calling it AI for starters. And again, there are things where it's good for, like, again, looking at large data sets and shit like that. There's stuff that it can do. None of it's the shit they're peddling. Because everyone got all worked up over the idea that they could, you know, fire every employee because they're pieces of, you know, dull shit.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Now it's just fucking bats.
Let's regroup.
Okay.
Well, doesn't take a genius.
You stay here.
People having relationships with them, people fucking getting driven to suicide. I mean, that... It's sad. For a lot of reasons. I still think you're generally less of a human, but it's sad and you didn't deserve it. Because I've been saying for years that Skynet, like, was not a strategic genius, you know? I mean, not least of all because you could just make a T-800's worth of little fucking robotic, you know, cockroaches that explode or have a poison in them or something like that, and humans would be wiped out in like 20 minutes. Can't have a cool laser fight with a big pile of fucking cockroaches, you know? Yeah, boring bureaucratic stuff is what it's great for. Shit work. It's fantastic for shit work. Fucking, I remember. Penis shit fuck ass. But oh, it could make you a fat anime girl outrunning a T-Rex. Yep, that's Catholicism. That is Catholicism in a nutshell. Aura of divinity, something ominous. Scary Jesus drawings everywhere around the house. Oh, that's right. This is where I need that stupid fucking goddamn hookshot. Well, it's something that I was saying at the start of all this. Even if it did work as advertised and etc., etc., you know, we went through this once when, you know, we started getting factories and machines that could do clothes and furniture and stuff. Do you know what that did? It, you know, made a lot of cheap clothes and furniture. Get like the fucker, because I set back out to get the goddamn whatever the fuck. hook shot. Because I remembered I had to get up there. I didn't think that thing bothered me until after I got the fucking... But like, yeah, when that happened, and I wish I had the fucking... Can I get back outside while that thing's still flying around? Have Halo, but only when you promise to completely fuck it. Like, it's kind of weird that I can just sort of leave the boss, you know? Again, there's all these weird little design choices in this. They're just kind of like... They suck, and they didn't show up again, except the fucking... leaning into the tag team element, which is still fucking stupid. Alright. I mean, yeah, because it's autocorrect, just with a much larger fucking... Like, that's all it is, you know? God, piss fucking... Fuck off, you other bats. Look, just because I'm beating your mum. Ow! Hey, 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 hey! Put Billy down right now. That didn't even get me to yellow. This fucking can't shoot fast enough. This is so fucking hard. I want to punch whoever designed that boss fight. It's shitty, it's stupid. Apparently the bat meat's not like part of the covenant or something. This is the bat of Christ. It's such a shitty boss fight, like... Because you instantly figure out, oh, okay, yeah, this is relatively easy, and then they just throw in, like, fucking little bats to fuck up the auto-aim. And it's like... This isn't fun. I can't, like... There's nothing engaging to this. Don't examine it. That's the story of Jesus. There we go. Now I have enough space for this. Making me go back and get the goddamn hookshot at this point. It's just... It took a second to read, like, the X in XCOM there, so my brain immediately went to RE and Gamecube again. Just... Gamecube! Really? XCOM? You don't want to play the Duke Nukem where you can't, like, turn? Gamecube, Duke Nukem where you can't turn. Utterly bonkers decisions went into that fucking console. Tiger Electronics still around? They probably are. They might have been subsumed into Hasbro or some bullshit. Having played a bunch of Gamecube games, I cannot forget about the Gamecube. Just... It really is, it's only... I'd probably add the Wonder Swan, but I haven't really played many games for it. But the fucking Neo Geo Pocket / Pocket Color, SNK really understood how to turn, you know, like... a major arcade game into a tiny little fucking 2D thing that'd fit on their fucking, you know, cartridge in a way that, like, maintained the fun parts about it whilst getting rid of everything that obviously wasn't going to fit on it. Like, there wasn't a game on that was like, oh yeah, this is attempting something that is just bafflingly impossible. Gamecube! Like, maybe don't try to do a 3D third-person shooter on your fucking, you know, dinky black and white handheld. Like, You know, it's the equivalent of trying to fly by jumping off the roof when you should start from the ground first. Did that lock that down? Did that, like, fucking... And I guess that just killed the door lock for some mysterious fucking reason. Don't know why, but fine.
Come on!
Okay.
That hand crank thing does exist. Like, there are games for it. Like, it's real. It's just, it was made as like a, here's an odd little thing for odd little people. They have their market and they seem happy. So, alright. You know? The little weird hand crank thing, they didn't show up and be like, yeah, we're gonna beat Nintendo. Fuck you, Nintendo. Because, you know, that's batshit insane. If I can get back down. Guess not. Game comes. Like the ad, it just sums it up. Bing! Reminds me of that truly flawless fucking online theory of, you know, stupid 90s video game magazine ads. It's such an accurate fucking... That guy was a teacher? For him. You know, the best part about that is the Gamecube was such a failure, no one would have, like, none of his students would have known, you know? Oh, that's right. I wonder where the fuck Billy went. What's in that room? It's just some... I got the ammo when I used it. It's like a, whatever that thing's called, an ink ribbon, but I don't really need it. Should.
Let's go!
Okay.
It sucks so much. Like, again, the fact that I can just walk away from it, you know? Like, I know I can't, like, use the hook shot while there's a bat flying around. Like, alright, fine. But it's just weird I can go, oh, fuck you, and leave the room. And, I do feel like it's a side effect of just the stupid fucking inventory system that the game's got. Because, like, well, you can't sensibly store or think about, like, you know, where you're gonna put shit. It's just gonna wind up fucking, you know. Like, yeah, I need some fucking space. I have 6 slots. So, hookshot, go on ground now. It's just like, it's in the giant bat. It's one of those ones where if they did it in one of the games that's like over the shoulder and you can actually aim, it would probably be okay. In a game like this, no. It's a flying monster in a shitty small area that's so easy to take out they had to fucking, you know, sprinkle some nuisances in there just to fuck up your auto aim. And like, that's shitty design. Don't have my magnum ammo, that's back in the house. Again, all of this is solved by having a magic box. Because there's got to be some way to get back. I don't want to have to walk all the way back to the house. There's got to be some elevator or some bullshit that will fucking get me there. I don't want to go back to the house now and then put the shit here. Alright, there's a red herb here, which I'll pick up and reject so the fucking game remembers it's there. Gamecube! The hookshot's another thing that would work better in the later action ones, where you can sort of actually use it, like, for real. You know? Like, I know they let Ada have it, sort of, but it was just like, you know, push it here. It was just kind of a... wait. This looks familiar. What's that say? Nothing, who cares? Alright, fantastic, thanks game. I mean, the game makes you angry, and then it looks like this. You know, you're like, I know there's like fucking... I'm sure there's like a lead... Oh, fuck me, is that another hookshot area? Angry! Oh, I was right. It has a wiggle Marcus.
I'll go.
Okay.
You go up there, because I need you to get the stupid fucking goddamn... I put it right down, you know? I was just like, alright, let's probably not need this. Get downstairs. Oh, what do you need? It still looks good today, you know? I mean, I'd play the Resident Evil 1 remake over this 100 times out of 100. But, you know... Okay. May as well go get those fucking Molotovs. Because it's just... There's no way to really predict what kind of weaponry or what kind of shit you'll need at any given point, you know? And that's the great thing about the chests, is it's just like, alright, well there'll be chests around, and you can argue about, like, where some of the games have put them and those levels of decisions, but it just beats, like, well, I don't fucking know, chuck it on the ground. And then have to fucking go on this migratory fucking loop. It's like, I might need the fucking, you know, Molotov cocktails for the little grandpas, so... Fucking better hoof it back, I suppose. Yeah, Orc players can never have reliable. That's the nature of Orc. Reliable is anti-Orc. Look at this. Having to just fucking I am looking forward to just the fucking shooty blasties, you know? I mean, Dead Aim is an interesting one, because it's kind of shooty, but also Resident Evil. Where was... There were some extra bottles. I suppose they're not far away. Yeah, you can tell when something absolutely fucking blows. I mean, hell, the fucking tag system's dumb. And they sort of didn't repeat that. Wait, no, you can't actually play as Shiva in fucking... Can't you? Shit, God, now I can't remember. I don't know, like, I think she's AI and you can tell her to do shit. Can you, like, just fucking switch and control Shiva in 5? I can't fucking remember now. Where were you? Right, so you can just sort of jump in and be Shiva. I thought so. Ah, the piss filter days. I guess... Piss filter. Piss filter. I mean, I can't speak for Africa, but there are times in Australia where it's just that kind of bright. It'll be piss filter bright. I honestly think I've only ever beat 5 once. It's that thing of, like, the dead... Oh, piss shit, fuck ass. Like, the hassle of having Shiva there makes trying to play it again just really annoying, you know? Because, sure, I might want to play it again, but then what am I going to do? Go, hey, someone I know want to come over and play Resident Evil 5 with me? Of course you don't, because that's stupid. Yeah. I bet the piss filter is really dominant in Northern Territory. Northern Territory strikes me as a piss filter kind of place. Darwin's a piss filter town. You can't tell me otherwise. It's, like, it's necessary. I'm gonna have to find some kind of bullshit, some kind of cheat. Because it's... Oh, dear God, it was necessary. I stopped playing Signalis when it literally just turned into Silent Hill. Like, when I was running around a spaceship and whatnot, that was fun. And I was like, hey, this is cool. And then it just, at a certain point, it just becomes Silent Hill. I'm like, I'm not interested in this. Alright. What was that? Yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, you know, I'll give that Resident Evil, you know, 4 and 5 were definitely far more action titles than sort of survival horror titles. But it just renders it so hard to play a second time, because the game is fucking hideous without a second player. for some kind of fucking trainer or cheat or some way to just make her invincible. Is it even possible to play, like, online? Are there fucking servers available? Like... It's just one area where, like, you're having to take that fucking boat between, like, little villages, and I just kept getting, like, there's a point where, like, you get two of those really big masked guys and just a bunch of fucking grunts and just kept getting fucking killed. I just could not keep her alive or myself alive. It was one of the two. And I fucking lost my shit. I'm just like, I'm not playing this anymore. Just staring at his own hand. Ugh. Having a good time there, Captain Drugs. Yeah, I feel like if there are fucking servers for like Outbreak or whatever, there's gotta be Resident Evil 5 somewhere. I'd rather play it just with cheats. Like, if there's just a cheat to make a fucking... Preferably just completely invincible, or at least just, you know, health never goes down. Just something along those lines.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
Piss shit.
You stay here.
Okay.
Okay, so... I might as well do this now. That's the story of Jesus. Every time I see some Catholic relic, I just think of like fucking... Blasphemy really didn't have to fucking stretch to it. The thing is, like, the AI would just... It would use green herbs way too quickly, and when you weren't there, so, like, you'd just... It would waste them, you know, like Shiva would have a little bit of damage, or you'd have like a tiny bit of damage and just go wee woo woo woo. So you can't trust her with those. Can't really rely on her for combat exactly. And if things get hectic, the game, you know, the game just wasn't going to make her functional, you know, because if she's functional, well then you have less to do.
Let's go.
Okay.
I gotta replay, like, I do really enjoy that game. I do have to get around to playing Last Guardian as well. Mike Johnson looks more like a sin slurper. But he slurps it. Real slurper face. Goth Marine. It's almost time for my annual rewatch of... It's somehow become a Christmas tradition. I don't even know how. It just...
Let's split up.
Okay.
It really does feel like a fever dream, huh? There was a time when just every game became two-player for some reason. Now, kids, I know you won't believe me. He's just having a nap. Maybe read the document, Billy. Maybe read the fucking document. Marcus's diary 2. Trouble is unlikely, but I closed my babies up in a special capsule, but it won't be safe if I hold on to it myself. I'll hide it in that place. To hide a leaf, put it in the forest. To open the capsule, a special stripping agent is necessary. No way Spencer's lackeys could figure out how to make it. I could swear there was one here. I've just got Spenny from Kenny vs. Spenny in my head, but made out of leeches. He kind of had that face too, you know. He had one of those faces that would just looked sad even when he wasn't. No, because that's stupid. All right. You gonna get up? You gonna be a dick about this? I wonder if he's got anything on him. Like, I should be able to just, like, fucking, you know, drop kick its head. Just let me do that. This can't be a real thing. This feels like it would have been around the same time when, like, Capcom was developing fucking Legend of Zelda games, too. Okay. Is that thing... Okay, yeah, can I look at the fucking thing on the fucking... Laboratory Manager's Diary. Today, under Director Marcus's orders, I changed the platform entry code. Later, I asked him what the source of the entry code was. He told me it was based on something significant in his children's growth. But the director's a loner. He isn't married. He sure doesn't have any children. What did he mean? The 3 precepts of Umbrella. Discipline, obedience, scrapbooking. Is there gonna be one here? Oh yeah, like, the Oracle's games, fucking rule. And, so does Minish Cap. Although Minish Cap does that fucking thing with the friend, like, stones, kinship stones, and I fucking hate that. It just spoils the fucking... It's that fucking... Like that Nintendo rule where you can't just do something but more than, like, have, you know... Just side quests that are interesting. It's like you gotta get stupid little stones, and then you might get a reward or something, thereby making all the fucking side quests pointless and dumb. I don't believe you. Alright. Molotov shit. Scary clarinet! Okay, so I'm guessing that... hang on, actually. Piss, fuck, shit. Alright, so head out there. Fight that guy. It's so funny now that I was just talking about the fucking hookshot. Now the place is just lousy with hookshot fucking points, you know? I was wondering how far it would go, right? Okay, like... I hate it. Like, using those sucks so fucking much, man. Billy can't mix shit because he's too stupid. He didn't go to fucking vegetable school. Just plop your funny-shaped penis into it. Penis? Is it the penis object? Is that it? Is it for peepees? Like, it's so... like, it's not even like it's creating challenge. It just works against you. Like, it's so fucking slow to throw a fucking Molotov. At least let me lob it. Why would I just throw it? Oh yeah, there's a guy over there. I'll just throw it at my feet. Where does that even go? You know, I figured, okay, I'll run back. Throw it. First one just shattered into the fucking wall. God, that was annoying. It was a fucking game, man. Fuck. Like, it's not game breaking to let me, like, actually throw it, you know? Like, that was the fucking most... You're not allowed to have, like, muscle definition and tribal tattoos and throw, like, That's illegal. Alright? That's forbidden. I don't understand what world we're living where that kind of thing can be, like, allowed to persist. Rebecca could probably throw it further. Some bullshit. Zapping. Using the brain zap. Uh-oh. All you gotta do, you see? Even fucking Rebecca can do it, and she probably weighs like 3 grams. Leeches. Administrated tea into 4 leeches. Their will to survive leads them first to parasitism, then predation. Then they breed and multiply. Usually it's the other way around. Such a single-minded biology makes them attractive candidates for the bioweapons research. Afterwards, no major changes observed. February 10th. 7 days its administration of T. Rapid growth to double former size. Signs of transformation emerging. Spawning successful. They doubled their numbers in 1 hour, but their ravenous appetites led them to cannibalism. Hastened to increase food supply, but lost 2. Provided them with live feed, but lost half when the live food fought back. However, the leeches are learning from experience and are beginning to exhibit group attack behavior. They are also ceasing cannibalism. The revolution is exceeding expectations. The leeches no longer exhibit individual behavior. Even when not feeding, they move as a collective. They consume everything I offer with remarkable efficiency. April 3rd. An employee has stumbled onto my experiments. Can a human be a food source? How will the leeches respond? June 3rd. A day worthy of commemoration. Today they begin to mimic me! Surely they recognize their father. Wonderful children. No one will take you away. Alright. What do you have on you, little dumpling?
Rebecca, where are you?
What the fuck? Let's wait somewhere else. Like, 1 second, you know? 1 actual human second. Well, there is a guy in the room, but like, it didn't occur to me that they use them as like the, you know, wake up to make the, you know, make it so you can't like linger in the room. I figured if there was a save point in there, it was safe, you know. Fucking Jesus. Like, I figured like, you know, by the time he's saying like, oh, look out, there's someone coming to get you, I'm just gonna like let him, yeah, because this just, you know, you can take a couple of bites and I can stomp your head, and that's that interaction resolved. We don't need to do anything more. Yeah, twitch all you want, bitch. I've got your fucking, you know, except on your head. Gone now. It's Rebecca's head. Ah. those. Bitey, bitey!
Ow!
God almighty, how many of you sons of bitches are here? Come on. Shoot you in the dick. Can I shoot these? What do these do? No, I don't know what you do yet, so I'm not putting you in the chemical set. Dr. Marcus, co-founder with President Spencer of the Umbrella Corporation, disappeared 20 years ago. The results of his research have been kept under wraps for all that time. The reason became clear here at the training facility run by Dr. Marcus. Well, not here exactly, but underground. When we ventured below, we understood. There we found the evidence of Dr. Marcus's research into the T-virus prototype called Progenitor. The evidence of years of hideous experimentation that used company employees as guinea pigs. We cannot know how many were forced to become subjects, but based on the evidence, no less than 20 individuals were involved, some of them taken deliberately to keep the corporation's secrets safe. Where the Doctor is now, I don't know, but considering the recent rapid growth of Umbrella Corporation, I can't imagine that this research is continuing. No, his experiment lives and continues to grow in the dark. Those things, the fruit of his research, they fill this facility. Wow. Mystery thing. It's been operated. Oh well, may as well heal you up, little munchkin. Okay. Now let's send some health down for Billington. Okay. I have to kill that fucking... I don't want to fight a fucking Marcus with... fucking Rebecca, because she's too fucking delicate. Oh, thank God. I just gotta bomb rush him when he's like in old man mode. Might I borrow a cup of leech? Okay. Ooh. Special material. is where I've got to, like, make the fucking... yeah, I got green. Yeah, burn the old man early. Then you'll have access to a bunch of delicious old man meat. That actually, like, that really went better than... Yeah, I can't remember the back half of the game either. I remember the train. That's it. That's all anyone remembers is the train, because the train's actually kind of fun and cool. And that's, you know, 5 whole Earth seconds of the fucking game, which is just tragic. Okay, so that's locked. I don't appear to be able to do anything else in there, or is there a... The only good thing I can say is at least a stupid goddamn Final Fantasy, you know, 10 bad guy is, like, not in it much, you know? What was it? Was it 8, 9, was it 10? This one with Titus in it. Because that was where it really just went, it just got out of hand. Alright, have green chemical. That's green chemical. Wait, where's red chemical? Yeah. The fucking grim look at, like, you know, what every fucking game would look like for the next fucking 5 years. Maybe in here? I may as well just, like, combine red and green and see if I can pour that onto the fucking... What was it? The other thing too is, like, the Molotovs, shitty edition. I mean, do they even have Molotovs even shown up again in the game? Like, I know there's grenades and fire grenades, but and Leon could actually throw. It must be downstairs, but then how do I get back down? Can I jump down the hole, maybe? I consider that a lie. Because, like, Billy can't pick up chemicals. I don't know, maybe I'll just try with that other fucking... that other green. There it is. Okay. Blue cum goblin. Do you want a cum goblin? Okay. So that gives me access to there. And that will give young Billiam access to there. Again, like, the concept is sound. Like, Molotov cocktail, yeah, sure. That's a great thing to use on a zombie. And then it's just like, oh yeah, except it's not. It's for, like, these fucking wiggly grandpas. Alright. Wiggly grandpa. Everyone was doing a dance they called the Funky Grandpa. Oh, him immediately going to sleep is so fucking funny. Slithery scene. Oh. Well. If it isn't Mr. Decides to wake up now, huh? Oh. It has to be counting the incendiaries, because I really don't remember fucking... Hey Billy, you want a weird cum statue? What? You'll see. Yeah. This old guy is just got really obsessed with cum. He's making cum statues. Little cum lockets. Look, preaching to the choir, right? I think it's weird too. It's his legacy, I suppose. Just the fact that it's such a hassle to take heads off with the shotgun. Everything about the game just feels like it's been diddled. You know, to make it not more challenging, just more annoying. I don't know, man. There's a lot of situations where I walked in, there's just cum statues around, I'd be like, uh-oh. Don't like the look of this. Don't like the look of this at all. Oh yeah, the villagers do have them. Do they have them or do they just throw torches? That was the correct cum. I mean, look at that. Like, it's so annoying, and then you just like, fucking look at that. Say there, youngster. How would you like to look at some cum? Lots of skeletons! What? Didn't even know that was there. I was trying to look at a skeleton. God, there he is. Look at him. Why? Like, you see what I mean? There's a photo of, like, regular people, and then there's just 2000's fucking, you know, PS2 villain on the right. To James, to commemorate your graduation, 1939. Books.
Judging from the age, that guy could be Marcus's son, or grandson.
The Cumler. Don't need to worry about the mysterious objects. Maybe I could use it. I have something that lights. Can I light it? I gotta use, you know, I gotta carry a fucking hook shot around all the fucking creation. Can I just start some fucking fires? Doesn't even need to be in a fireplace. Just let me start some fucking fires. Because I feel like just burning the mansion to the fucking ground would probably solve an awful lot of these puzzles pretty quick. You know? I have to worry about fucking what gem I'm putting in what door. Fire! That's gonna open a lot of fucking doors. Kill a lot of zombies too. And punters and all the other shit. Oh. Now see, like, was that so hard? Look, yeah, hi buddy. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's right. It's nap time. Shut up. Shut the fuck up. And then just fucking Captain Indestructible Head, you know? No rhyme, no reason, just fucking knobbery. Put your cum in my hand. Well, now he's in a dude pile on the ground. Near the lady with the cum hand. Yeah, is Halston out yet? Like, there was that second demo, and I really enjoyed that. Just going to the bathroom. Hey, Rebecca! I got you some cum! No, different cum! I know! Different! Like, I'd be more worried about Halston, but like, you know... The updated demo was... There was a lot of extra work in it, so I was like, alright, you know, lots of progress has been made. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? Oh, okay. I mean, look, Bamboni, like, this is not a great example. This is one of the more fiddly, annoying ones. Like, it's beautiful, but, like, you know... I don't know what the fuck happened to Capcom's design team while this was getting made. I fucking... gave it to someone who'd been fucking kicked in the head by a mule. trying to play that when I was a kid, like a child, you know. It's just like, just confusing. Who's eating? I'm just not smart enough for this. I'm like 10. Okay. I can see you looking at me. Like, that's the, you know, like... Get back in your hole. Shithead. What's that? Yes. More feet. I think it's just a bag of feet. That's his legs. I didn't even know there was a Myst 3. I vaguely remember there being something about, like, you know, Myst, but it's actually fully rendered and you can just sort of walk around. Oh, I downloaded Pissed. I have to get that going, actually. Feet. I've never gotten fucking feet. It's such a weird fucking thing. You know, because, like... I get a lot of weirder shit makes sense over, like, what you'd consider less weird shit. You know? I gotta remember the shotgun shells, though. Might send those down to Billiam. I hope the VR remake is good, and I hope the Myst fans really enjoy it, you know? I feel like they deserve that. Called Uru, and texts and lore. Alright, what have I got? Yeah, I got space, that's good. Five textbooks. It's such, like... Get off, get off, get off, get off. Yeah, whatever, your fruits can stay in there. It just, cause like, those games back in the day were such a tease of potential, you know? What did that accomplish? Oh, fuck, I have to go the other way. Piss shit, fucking buggery. Breeding! Inbreeders. Is that the room with the fucking elevator in it? Do I have to fucking kill those cunts? Just so I can have a moment's peace while I'm using the little elevator. No, okay. Where is the little elevator? Okay. So like you got and then finally like you know because it's I did even at the time respect like just the insane world building that it looked like it had. You know, even as a kid, I was like, this is just. You know, I took one look at it, I was like, that's just crazy. That's too much stuff. There's a lot of stuff there. It comes with like a book. So to be able to really like have the fucking gear on and to like walk around and be like, I'm in like whatever fucking mist place is called. You know, that must be nice. It's just like, cause again, arousal suppresses disgust, and there's this weird combination between like horny and like the sort of like not disgusting exactly, but unpleasantly taboo as a result of our fucking genitals and you know excretory systems being the same thing. So. You know, all the weird shit like that I kind of fucking get. And I get like, alright, you know, different holes and different shapes that you can jam in yourself and whatnot. All of that follows basic logic that I do understand. It's just, it's getting a fucking massive boner over like just I don't know, a foot. It's just so fucking weird to me. No, why a fucking foot? What the fuck's foot doing for you? How foot? Mole people! Fantastic. Nice going, William Burroughs. You shoot like a guy who plays Riven. Such a good joke. I have to get around to rewatching all of, Venture Brothers. Because I gotta rewatch it before I watch the fucking movie. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. I thought that was the breeding room. Where is the breeding room? Ah. Well, I'm a fucking idiot. Stupid fucking idiot. Like, I got one nibble and like Rebecca's gonna be yellow. No one knows who the player character is, huh? That's interesting. What a fascinating little puzzle to have still going after all this time. Alright. Hopefully, just no leech dudes in here, please. I can deal with the zombies, just no leech dudes. Ah, Christ. I can't deal with this as Rebecca, for Christ's sake. Like, I got, like, what, you know, maybe I get shotgun? That's completely unreliable in terms of dealing with, like, fucking, you know, hunters. That's bullshit. I don't fucking need this. This is crap. When did I save it last? Because she's fucking tiny, you know? I just don't believe she's good at basketball. I mean, maybe she's nimble, you know? I have that, like, fucking low, you know, speed thing going for her, but... whatever, I'm gonna deal with this next week. It's been 2 hours, I've dealt with a bat, and I'm not... Every design decision in this just makes me angry. You know, because it's just past that point of like, oh, this is like challenging. It's just like, oh no, this has been designed to be a fucking cunt. I mean, the best option I've got is to just give it a fucking shotgun if that fits in the fucking thing. Fucking whatever. Goddamn miserable shithole bastard fuckache. Yes. You know what it is? It's like spending 2 hours and just being like, I don't feel like I've made much progress. You know? And that just feels like this game in a nutshell. I just feel like I'm in the same area, kind of dealing with the same shit. $42 kilograms. I can legitimately just go whoop and just throw her. I can just Donkey Kong that fucking weird infant. It's just like there are certain like sizes and weights where you just like you kind of slip into that gap of like, you know, you just don't feel like a whole being. Like, I mean, you're a person, but I just don't think that's enough material to make a proper adult. You know? There's got to be something more to this. There's got to be something somewhere. You know, you can't just be like air. Two fucking hunters. I might just use a cheat or something. That's the Gamecube version. I'll just get like a fucking... some fucking... unlimited health or bullshit just to get through that, because I'm not fucking... I vaguely remember fucking hating that back when I first played this. Like, it is one of those ones where I don't think I even bothered killing them. Like, I just sprinted in and like desperately tried to fucking get whatever bullshit I need in there. She's probably like, you know, a trained medic. Like, I'm sure she's got some kind of fucking use to the team. And it's like, it's one of those things where, like, particularly for what are still, you know, they're like a special tactics or whatever, but they're still police. Like, the cops, it's that American thing of like, the cops aren't like fucking meant to all be like, you know, special forces murderers. Like, the, you know, the whole idea is you're meant to like, be a lot of them. You know, you... not meant to, like, be just going around fist-fighting all of crime. It's not, like, it's not... it's not that bad a game. It's just coming on the heels of, like, better games. And particularly, like, the remake of Resident Evil 1 was so fucking good. And just... challenging and scary and enjoyable and different in ways from the original, and just, you know, now I'm replaying Zero and I'm just like, you know, all the action, you know, all the sort of action boxes for the items to pick up and read just all feel smaller. Like I find myself just mashing A on empty space for no reason an awful lot. The headshots are definitely harder to get for some reason, like, you know. And none of it's cohering into something that makes me think this is, you know, challenging but fun. It's like, this is just being fucked with. You know, because if your stars are doing something where they might be actually necessary, and it's not like zombies, you know, I bet it's probably fucking important, you know? People might already be hurt, and the goal is to actually, like, keep them alive. I mean, you know what a fucking good act to follow the Resident Evil remake would have been? Resident Evil 2 for the Gamecube. In the remake fucking engine. That would have been the act to follow. Oh well. I mean, again, like, I enjoyed it when I played it the first time around, you know, difficult bullshit aside. Because, again, still, like, you know, it was back in the day where a game like, you could get a game like that over the line just on graphics alone, you know? Something that looked like that. Something that aimed for realism and still holds up after 20 fucking years. No mean feat, you know? Engage. Honestly, the idea of, like, you know, a small-scale airport outbreak is not the worst one. Like, yeah, remake... Honestly, look, if you remake most of it in the fucking re-engine, like, it's so far been hard to fuck that up. It has its little bits and bobs that annoy me, and I feel like, overall, there's a lot that could be done to at least make it not feel like I'm being fucked with in terms of, like, headshots and stuff. Like, they've... Now that you can actually aim... What do you want, kitty? Now that you can actually aim, they just have to sort out, sort of, you know, being a little more interesting in how the zombies work. I mean, the 4 is the exception, because it's just so easy when you're just shooting Spanish guys in the face. It's like, you shoot them in the eyes and they go, oh! You shoot them in the, you know, hand and they drop the thing they're trying to fucking get you with. Like, there's just... It's just... You gotta extend that to the zombies with a little bit of creativity. Gamecube! So fucking stupid. Actually, fuck it, while we're here.
Tough guy. Little help here. For all the slackers, but nothing better to do than play games and surf the net all day. Gamecube! Lay those bloodshot eyes on these, baby! It beats!
Let's rock.
Begs to be touched! Wires you to the internet! And it plays more games than you idiots have brain cells! Any questions? Does it play? Idiot! Next question! How about compatibility? Question! How much does it cost?
That's the best bit, though. No one will ever know he was in this fucking ad, because, like, you know... I think the Gamecube has just been, like, deleted from the collective memory. You know, it's just like, well, let's just not remember this. It's like, yeah. It's... Like, when you watch that, and that's an ad that a business paid for to promote their video game thing, that thing about, like, "Are you fucking stupid?" and then just being a game magazine ad for like Yoshi's Island. That is such a dead-on accurate description of all of video game marketing at the time. Yeah, insulting customers. Yeah, like literally, like again, it was kind of like post the 80s veneer, just everything went in the opposite direction. So it was like, you know, ads lie to you with like a bunch of fucking sweet talk. Well, let's just call them a mob of fucking cunts. I mean, the first guy asks, does it play? And that is a stupid fucking question. Like, that guy should be hit with a rock. Does it play? No, fucking, what do you know, what did I just say? I just described games. There's one game in that ad that looks like some kind of RPG, which I actually think the console could have done a really good job on with what it had. Like, can do some decent sound, doesn't require much in the way of animation. But I can't find out, like, if that was a game that ever got released on it. I don't, cause I oh yeah, John Romero's about to make his, but that was just ads. Particularly anything that was aimed at like the youth market and, you know, young males in particular. Like, again, if you Google "Are you fucking stupid?" and Yoshi's Island, like, you'll see just loads of examples of it. It's such a dead-on accurate description of marketing for like 7 or 8 years at least. Like I always say, like, that Poochie episode of The Simpsons is like not as much as a joke as a lot of people would think when you look at it. You're like, oh, haha, what a silly, you know, what an obviously goofy little character. You know, it's like, no, that was fucking everything. Everything had some kind of fucking Poochie. I didn't see the CDI infomercials. I have heard that there's been some progress on the MPEG fucking cart, which is nice to hear. I think it's been mainly for the fucking FPGA, but I think that does have to translate to, you know, emulators because they're basically doing the same thing. One's hardware, one's software. Yeah, there's a reason you never heard of the Gamecube. Absolute fucking botch of a goddamn handheld. Like, a perfect example of just, we've got the exact wrong idea going into this about how to make video games people might actually want to play. Like, they put all this time and effort into, like, something that might look good as a still magazine shot, and possibly hard zero into anything that you might want to enjoy. Like, there's a Duke Nukem 3D game for it. And it's first person, it's not great, but after playing it for a second, you realize you can move forward, backward, left and right, but you can't, like, turn around. The whole game, you just literally go forward and shuffle kind of left and right. And, you know, you kind of shoot like Space Invaders. You just, like, a pig cop will be in front of you, and you gotta go over and bip, 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 and then move back over and go forward. There's just all these weird shortcuts to get these games to get onto a fucking glorified Game Boy cartridge that completely miss the fucking point. Just, you know, and then again, you go, if you look at the fucking, oh, let's fucking look at it now, actually. Let's look at the goddamn Neo Geo Pocket Color and that little fucking, you know, cluster of miracles, a beautiful little wonder. Games that I still play today, actually, you know? Where do you? Yeah, there you are. So, like, Neo Turf Masters, an arcade game normally, and they translate it almost perfectly, you know, because they cut out, you know, what can we cut out without losing the fucking core element of this? You know? Cotton game on there. I'd say Cool Borders Pocket is the only hard fucking failure in this list. Otherwise, you know, bust a move. Some RPGs. Pretty hard to fuck up an RPG, really. You know? A Sonic game that understands the fucking assignment. You know, the fucking fighting games that actually are fun to play because they focus mostly on, like, you know, how to communicate what the hits were using few frames and use the chibi art style to get the characters across. You know, Beast Busters, which is, you know, a fucking quasi-light gun game from, like, the arcade, and they weren't going to get that to work, because they have a brain. They were like, let's just make a different game. Let's just make it something different. Some Metal Slugs, actually good.
Heavy machine gun. Pineapple.
Oh yeah, like, you look at that, you know, you look at like the fucking Neo Geo Pocket Color fucking, you know, Samurai Showdown 2, for instance, and you're looking up, where's King of, there we are. You know? And then let's go look at like fucking Game Boy Street Fighter. Where the fuck is it? You know? Like, again, that looks okay in stills in a magazine. Like, yeah, that looks like Street Fighter. Unplayable garbage. Well, the only odd one that I can think of was, like, Fatal Fury for the Game Gear kind of actually understood the fucking assignment. Like, that's surprisingly good, all things considered. Yeah, like, the Neo Geo Pocket Color is, like, you know, like, there's very few situations where I'm ever going to play, like, a Game Gear game, you know? Because if you ever look up lists, a lot of the best games are, like, just adequate ports, you know, that would be pretty good if you were playing it and it was the only thing you had to play. You know, same with, like, Game Boy. There's only a few Game Boy games I'd go out of my way to ever actually play. But, like, you know, the Neo Geo Pocket Color, the games are worth playing. Like, most of the fucking catalog is enjoyable because they designed things with the understanding of what it could do. Picture puzzle. It's a puzzle, but with pictures. You know, you just gotta know what the limits are. Don't try to fucking... I don't think the Gamecom's even in, like, Launchbox, so it's not like I could even add Gamecom if I wanted to. They do have to finally get around to adding the Mega Drive Laserdisc, though, because that I do want to add. Laserdisc. Games on colossal fucking metal plastic pizza. And the disc is actually like 2 layers glued together, and they weren't always made very well, so the discs just rot. And so, like, there's this race against time to, like, basically rip as many as possible, because they just decay. Like, they're just not going to stick around. Is the Gamecom worth preserving? Not really. Is it preserved? Yes. I mean, I'll always say it's worth preserving everything, even if just so you can go, this is what can go wrong. That's important. You know, not everything has to be an example of what to do. You know, sometimes an example of how fucking shit can go awry is very good. I'm never gonna say it's that same, you know, argument I have with MAME, where it's like, I'm not saying don't, you know, dump and emulate stupid plug-and-play TV games or gambling machines from British pubs. I'm just saying maybe prioritize those down to the bottom. And do literally anything else first. Just anything else. Fucking anything else, please. Just not... I'm tired of... British gambling fruit machine. That's not worth... That can go last. That can literally go last. You know, there's... You know the cool fucking light gun game, like the Model 3 light gun game, the Jurassic Park one, like that Sega did? There's like a special edition of that has like different stages and enemies and shit. It's like basically a whole separate fucking game, just in the same engine. No one knows what that is. Like there are arcade cabinets of it, but like no one's got it ripped or dumped or anything. You know? That's just lost. I think there's one done by... There's a Jurassic Park light gun game done by Tato. That's, you know, same situation. Just... You know, maybe we should get on some of this. Like, I don't know what that would take, but I'm willing to fucking, you know, I got time. I mean, if it involves tackling someone or strong-arming them, that, you know... Don't be a prick, let us dump the fucking game. Just... If you let us dump the game, I'll go away. And wouldn't that make life better for everybody? Yeah, like the process that the weird Australian guy used to it sort of is compressed. Like the where are we? Mega LD, I think I put you in under. There we go. So, yeah, MMI files. They are not small. The smallest one I've got is, like, I think 20-something gigabytes, 29. And the biggest one, JB Howell Blue Chicago Blues, is 140 gigabytes. It's some fucking space. That is as compressed as that's getting to. I think he said something about maybe being able to get a little better, but but yeah, that's one of the things that'll happen if you make me Patreon rich. So I'll go around and get some of these arcade games fucking dumped because they're just around, and I think they can be found. And you know what? Honestly, we'll make it into content. We'll make a show out of it. Let's go find these fucking things. And if you're gonna be a dick about it and say no, you can't dump my arcade game, I will break your fucking knees. Just let us... We're not going to damage the game. Just let us dump the fucking software and we'll go away. Like, they're not... They're around. It's just, you know, people don't want to do it. Half the people who are working on MAME are just oddballs who do it in their spare time. Like, no one's, you know, no one's paid, etc., etc. Like, that's the problem. Like, it's easy to get a hold of stupid, shitty, fucking plug-and-play things and take them apart and dump them than it is to go find, like, fucking, you know, Lost World Special Edition. I gotta see it, because there's, like, a picture of the cabinet. Yeah, there we are. Like, because most of the time you'll just find the Lost World. You'll never find, like, the special edition version of it. If it even, like, you know... The updated version includes features that were not in the original due to time constraints placed on the game. Yeah, like, the last boss is, like, the T-Rex in San Diego, because it follows the film a lot closer. Yeah, it's lost now. There's just... no one knows where one is. But I feel like it's lost because no one is really looking, you know, in a way that you could actually get something done. Quan Chi. I do love the Lost World fucking arcade light gun game. That, honestly, playing that was one of the reasons why I got really... like, I really wanted to get, like, a light gun set up for my fucking cabinet. And God, it's fun. But, like, you know, I have to play that knowing that there's a version that has, like, a whole separate, you know, San Francisco T-Rex boss level. Yeah. Well, this, like, part of the special edition was, like, the cabinet itself was, like, this enclosure. It was this whole fucking, like, little shed. And not only did the guns have recoil, but there were, like, air cannons and stuff in there, so when the T-Rex roared at you, it'd, like, blast you. You know, it was one of those, like, attraction-style games that they put into places. And, like, a lot of the time, the attraction games are just, like, you know, the same game, but they just happened, you know, the movie was out at this point, so they just added all the extra shit that they'd wanted to do and didn't have time for. Yeah, I heard that about, like, the Mortal Kombat collection, where it's just like, this is just shitloads of input lag. It's like, that is not what you want in that game, man. Any of those games. You just played the fucking PlayStation. Was it? I don't think it ever got a Dreamcast release. I think it was only, like... you know... Oh, wow. So here's, like, some kind of Japanese game show, like, talking about the fucking Lost World special cabinet. Yeah, you see, like, so you're in this whole fucking... I've been in one of these, they are kind of fun. So this is, like, just the most footage of the game that exists. Oh well. Alright. Might not be a subscriber Saturday on Sundays. I've got shit to do tomorrow, and then I think Mum's got an inspection on Monday, so I gotta go over and make sure everything's... and the bits she can't reach and shit. I don't know if it's gone. Like, it's probably just somewhere. It's like, look up the fucking, well, like, some kid got a hold of the world's largest CRT, and everybody thought that was, like, you know, not a fucking myth. Like there were 2 photos of it. One was like a floor show for like a trade event, and the other was like, oddly enough, the way that it got tracked down. And so this CRT nerd managed to, get a hold of it. It's just like, this stuff will just not, particularly if there's a language barrier, the stuff just doesn't drift over, Japan mightn't know that someone really wants that fucking, game. I do love that massive CRT story, though. Just having the wherewithal to fuck with a Facebook CRT group with it was absolutely fucking inspired. Yeah, I think it was like an air. Like, I have seen the... Because I've been in one of those cabinets, but it wasn't like a Jurassic Park one. Like, it was... it's on Techno Parrot actually, but I can't remember the name of it. Like Jungle Ride or some shit. Like it's not awful, but it's also, once arcades stopped being dominant, the games sort of just got stupider and stupider. They're not really designed with any level of skill in mind, really. They're just like, have fun. Yeah, it was in like a restaurant. Some guy had bought it during the fucking economic boom. It was sitting on... The thing weighs like 400 kilos, so it's just sitting on like the fucking top floor of like a former ramen joint that the Sony guys used to go hang out in. And, getting it, like shipping it to the States required contacting someone who worked for a company that shipped farm equipment. And I don't mean like a shovel, I mean like a fucking, like, a combine harvester. Because you're shipping something that weighs like fucking 400 kilos, like, and delicate too. But yeah, gets a hold of it, gets it fixed, gets it working, goes onto a fucking Facebook forum for CRT dweebs, and then asks, what's the biggest, CRT? And they mention like the, whatever the fucking code is. And he goes, oh, okay, cool, I'll buy that one then. And people are making fun of him, like this idiot's just joined. He's like a member from like, today, and he's thinking he's gonna go buy this legendary CRT. And then like, the next day, he posts, yeah, bought it. And he's got, like, the world's shittiest NES, like, cart player that has, like, garbage output that goes from, like, the fucking red, yellow, white into, like... It went from, like, fucking HDMI into, like, the fucking CRT thing, so it was just upscaled terribly. And it just looked like garbage. And people are like, what the fuck? Just I have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to fuck with the community a little bit. It's just like, yeah, that's good. Honestly, I think the big part is just no one's really fucking tried, Like, 'cause you need someone who is fluent in English and Japanese. You need someone who's willing to do legwork. That could involve lots of fucking travel, pestering people who probably haven't thought about the fucking thing in like, 20-odd years. I just don't think anybody... I don't think there's been, outside of a few people curious on the internet, a concerted effort to look for most of this shit. The most I could do is just go, well, wouldn't it be nice? And so, well... And Japan's like weirdly fucking odd about some of this shit too. Like, people will just buy these fucking games and then deliberately not, like, upload them. Like, oh, I want it to be special. I'm gonna break your knees. Break your fucking knees. Knees broken. Yeah, I called that the Department of Dwayne. Let's just fuck with one human being. Oh, I'm not joking. It's like 400 kilos. Like, what? Like, look it up. Like I can't remember what the name of the YouTube video is, but if you look up like world's largest, CRT TV, there's a whole story about it. It's great. Like, the thing's like half an hour long. It's a fantastic little story. of just like, you know, geolocating. It's like, all right, you can kind of see like, you know, where this photo of the TV is and all this shit. And they, you know, get in touch with someone who lives in Japan who can speak English and Japanese fluently, and everyone just kind of like, you know, all at once knew, like, yeah, we got to get this done. Even because the guy gave him the TV, because he just wanted to get rid of it, because it's this 400 kilo thing, but he didn't want to throw it away. You know, he was happy that it was gonna, well, because it is a thing of legend. It's the biggest CRT ever made. You know. Like, because the thing came with, like, instructions on how to lift it. Like, and yeah, it's not like just a big statue or something, like, or just a block of fucking metal where you can bump it. It's like, that's a CRT. You know, if you crack that fucking glass, that's it. Yeah, probably 200 kilo. It's probably 400 pounds is what they mentioned in the fucking video. I just, like, because it does happen in Japan a lot. There's a lot of people who will hoard these things, and it's like, why? Oh well, alright. Remember to make me Patreon rich so I can at least break some knees. So probably Monday for Mod Monday. Don't know how we're gonna top fucking Paranoia Escape though. That was a fun one. I actually did kind of enjoy that. It's kind of the thing, like, I don't know the logistics of it. That's probably not great, but I am curious if there could be, like, sort of, you know, a cottage industry of making new CRTs. But, like, I don't know enough about how they're produced, about the you know, the logistics of it, how, you know, the realistic possibility of doing that to a scale that would be remotely financially worthwhile and not just a deranged charity, you know. Oh well. I mean, shit. If you got a 240p, oh, not a 240p screen, if you got a 240 FPS, like a native 240 FPS panel, there's a kind of shader that can actually mimic CRT output. And I mean, like, properly mimic it. It literally reproduces, because it's fast enough to do it, reproduce an image the way that a CRT worked. So, that'll probably be the best option, to be honest. Yeah, the archive's just in the, you know, the channel. Just in the live section. A whole hell of a lot of crap in there. Alright. Monday it is. What time is it? Yeah, it's midnight. Alright. I think that's everything. Yeah. No Sunday, probably Monday, so until then, entertain yourselves.